Did I tell you about the really inappropriate gift my mother bought us?
No.
So she bought this for us when she was in Mexico. She was in Mexico right before coronavirus. In fact, when she flew back, it was just hitting New York. And we were afraid that they weren't going to let her in, or she wasn't going to get back, or she was going to come back with COVID. But yet she made it back from Mexico. And then it was COVID. So we haven't seen her since then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, COVID happened. My mom and my dad quarantined, you know, because they're older. And Joe and I don't want to see them because in case we're carriers, you know, like we're trying to protect them. We don't want them to die. But she bought us these gifts when she was in Mexico that she just left at our doorman.
So she didn't even bring them up. She left them downstairs.
Yeah, left them downstairs because,
Okay.
again, she doesn't want to see us. We don't want to see her, just on the off chance that somebody has, you know, we're just being careful, being cautious. She buys us odd gifts. And when I say odd, I don't mean like quirky, crazy. I mean like sexually inappropriate gifts. This is not the first time she's given us something that made us go, what?
From Mexico.
From Mexico. She got us 2 hooks. Okay, so they're hooks that you put on your wall by the door that you can put. They're not like heavy hooks. I don't think you can put a coat on it, but you could like throw a hat on there. Or maybe, I don't know, like your little handbag, your keys, something like that. And there's 2 different ones. One is a male and one is a female. And they look like the cutouts on a bathroom. So you know the bathroom door, so you know if it's like male or female, those blue
Right.
characters, you know, like male, female. Except on the female, there are these 2 things jutting out where her boobs are. So you're basically, it's boobs. And then there's a little tiny one that's the vagina. And then the man one, there's a big giant hook right where the pee-pee is.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point of these hooks, the male and female, is that you hang stuff on their private parts. That's from my mother. That's the gift. My mother was in Mexico, saw these, and thought, who could I get these for? These are funny. Not her friend. You know what I mean? Like not my aunt or a cousin. For me and Joe, she thought it would be appropriate to hand us hooks that were basically putting keys on this guy's junk.
I think she gave it to her cousins, her friends, and everybody said, "What the hell is this?" and sent it back. So then she had to, you know, she's giving it, you're like the 10th person who got it.
I'd like to think that, but she has given us inappropriate things before. This is not the first time I've gotten something with like penis and vaginas on it.
You got to put it up because what if she comes over?
We put them right up. Right by the door. I love the idea of hanging my keys on this little character's junk.
Right.
And then, you know, Joe has his hat hanging on the boobs.
See, anybody else would think that's horrible and never put it up and put it, you know, maybe throw it away or put it in a drawer somewhere. You would actually put that up.
Well, but here's the thing. If I got it from you or one of my friends, I would think it was hilarious. I'd laugh. I'd put it up and tell people like, you know, go hang your hat on the boobs and like laugh about it. But the fact that it's from my mother is so, every time I look at them, I'm like, these are from my parents or my mom. Like she went to Mexico and thought we want these. I mean, I love them, but it's just weird that they're from her.
Right. See, I had that issue this week too because my stepfather buys things. He buys anything online. So he'll go to eBay and he'll buy things, and he's always collected music, and I don't, you know, songs from the 50s and 60s he loves. So he found one guy that's selling all these songs. So he bought 7,000 songs from the 40s to today. Do you want a copy of it? I'll put it on a zip drive for you. I'm like, you know, not really. But so I guess he went and downloaded all of them, and it's got 7,000, 8,000, whatever songs on it. It's just nonstop music, crap from the 30s and 40s that you've never heard before. And then so I skipped ahead to music of today.
Yeah.
And it's all the rap that's the really dirty, uncensored rap.
Oh, my gosh.
So I'm driving around thinking, laughing to myself, thinking, my parents sent me this. On one hand, I have whatever songs from the 20s and 30s
Right.
were popular. And then I have,
Like, hello, my baby. And then suddenly it's like, put your coochie in my coochie. Put your thing in my
Right.
ding. Yeah.
and it's every song like that. And I'm just laughing, saying, I guarantee he hasn't made it this far yet.
Oh, no way. No way.
He doesn't go.
Where did he buy this music from? Why couldn't you just download it off of Apple Music yourself? I don't get what do you mean he bought it?
I don't know. He found a guy that had, said 8,000, 7,000, whatever songs for $40. So he bought it. And
Okay.
then he called back and he goes, do you have any Christmas songs? Because I would like Christmas songs. So the guy says, I only have 5,000.
Only 5,000.
So he bought for another $20, 5,000 Christmas songs. But I guarantee what's going to be playing during Christmas time in the house is all these songs.
5,000 Christmas songs. Are there even 5,000 Christmas songs? That's the thing. We've worked at a lot of radio stations. I can think of like 10.
Well, it's probably 20 versions of every one of those 10. So
I see.
But he paid $20 for them. So he paid $60 for all the music you'll ever want. So if you ever want any song, just come to me. I have it.
Yeah, I have Apple Music and a Wi-Fi plan. I can just go ahead and download that stuff myself. We need a service. We need somebody whose job it is that before parents buy anything for their children, they run it by this person first.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's a good idea that I get my son 7,000 songs, of which 400 of them are going to be really dirty rap lyrics? Is that appropriate for me to give to my child? Or how about this? I want my mother to call and say, is this a good Christmas gift? Should I send my daughter and her boyfriend a mug that when you put hot water in it, all the people in it, their clothes drop and they're naked?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a gift that I should be giving my daughter?
Parents should not have the internet. That's all it comes down to. They should not have we don't want anything. To all parents from this point forward, unless it's money, we don't
Right.
want it.
Just write a check. Don't give us anything.
Yeah, I don't want anything. When they ask during Christmas, what do the kids want for Christmas? Just one thing.
Cash.
And it's the easiest thing. Venmo them.
Right. don't send a check. Don't hand us cash. Venmo us.
Right. Just get our email address and Venmo. You don't even have to go shop. You know what? It's COVID time. You don't even have to go out shopping. I'll save you time. Venmo.
Right.
And you can buy everybody in the family the same thing if you want. One size fits all.